Hi, I'm Bud Evans. Welcome back to the channel. I just did a thing that can help you analyze deals in seconds, not hours. So, if you're tired of scrolling listings and guessing, this one's for you. I'm going to show you how to find motivated sellers online and analyze rentals with my new tool, my Real Estate Consultant GPT. If you want me to help you build your plan, go to budevans.com and book a free strategy session with me. All right, let's get to it. First, here's a big problem. Only a small number of online listings are actual deals. Most are full price, market price, and need very little bit of work, if any. The ones that hide in plain sight are the good ones. They use words like as is, fixer, bring all offers. You need a fast way to spot those words and act quickly. So this is exactly what I did when I developed the Real Estate Consultant GPT. You tell it what market you're interested in, and it will tell you if it's a good one or not. It will help you develop your buy box. It's going to look at the right words in the public listing data. It's going to pull the best matches for you into one list. Then it's going to help you run the numbers so quickly that you can decide to pursue or pass in seconds. So let's talk about some of the basics here. First, we're going to qualify each lead. We're going to use the 4 pillars. Pillar 1 is price. It's the asking price. Is it below the public online estimated value? That's the Z estimate. I know it's a bad word, but use it, right? If yes, that's a pretty good sign. If no, you might need better terms or a lower offer. Pillar 2 is the time frame. When does a seller looking to close? Is it 90 days or less? If so, your chances go up. Pillar 3 is condition. You need a simple way to rate the home. Believe it or not, if you ask somebody what is the condition of the home on a scale of 1 to 10, they tell you 7. It's probably a 5. And if they use the word excellent, it means it's new or fully remodeled. The roof and AC are under 5 years old. It's got modern finishes. That's great. Good means clean. It's cared for. Maybe not rehabbed up to 100%. Maybe it needs a little bit of paint or some new carpet. And that's it. Average means normal wear and tear. You'll need to do flooring, paint, counters, appliances. Maybe it hasn't been updated since it was built in 2000. The roof or AC might be 10, 15, 20 years old. Poor, this is our meat and potatoes. It means a lot of work. A full interior upgrade, maybe a new roof, AC, exterior paint, yard work. And if it's very poor, it means you can't live in it right now. It's got big damage, maybe fire. Maybe it flooded. Maybe a pipe broke. It needs a full renovation inside and out. Pillar 4 is motivation. Why is the seller moving? There are usually 3 reasons. First, and the one that's going to help you the most, is financial motivation. It could be a job lost, they're behind on their payments, they've got a tax lien, or they need cash now. Physical is motivation about the property. I like looking for out-of-state landlords who are bored and maybe it's vacant. So if it is vacant, it could have code problems, it's fire or water damage, or it just needs too many repairs. Last is circumstantial, which is motivation and life change. Think of divorce, relocation, inheritance, probate, downsizing, illness, or a death in the family, and the family just doesn't want to deal with it. When you're talking to the seller or the agent, we're going to sort it by the lead temperature. When we're looking at the motivation, a cold lead has no real motivation and the price is going to be close to the online value. A warm lead needs some repairs and the price is at or below the online value and there's a real reason for them to sell. Now, a hot lead meets all of the requirements that we just talked about. Needs a lot of repairs, the price is about 3/4 of the online value or lower, and the seller has a clear reason to sell now, and they want that thing out of their name and out of their life quickly. So now let's find leads fast with the tool. So open Real Estate Consultant GPT, go in and ask it your market and your price range. It will help you determine whether or not your market is viable. We're going to choose word groups you want like as is, needs TLC, bring all offers, cash only, tenant occupied. Run the search. The tool scans all public listing data and makes you a clean list. It's going to tag signs of motivation, damage, financing limits, days on markets, and price cuts. You can sort, pick your top few, pick up the phone, start calling. The thing here is that before you even pick up that phone, you can run the numbers in seconds. We're going to start with the rent from the public rental data. We're going to take a small vacancy rate, like 5 to 8%. We're going to list our expenses. It's going to pull taxes for you. You can estimate your insurance, any owner-paid utilities. You can estimate those or pass them off to the tenant, and a repair reserve. We're going to always make sure that we're setting aside for maintenance and capital expenses. We're going to add a property management fee even if we're self-managing, always. And then when we add that CapEx, it's for big stuff like roof or HVAC. And then we're going to have to add our loan payment, which is our debt service, not the taxes and insurance, just the mortgage, principal, and interest. Now, here are the three big tests. Cap rate's going to tell you how the deal performs before debt. Your cash on cash is going to tell you your return on the money that you're going to put in. And then your DSCR tells you if the income covers the debt. Now, I like a DSCR of over 1.25 or higher. And so do the banks. This tool can do the math for you. So paste the listing text and your numbers, and it will show you all of the information that you're going to need. NOI, cap rate, cash on cash return, DSCR, and a simple green, yellow, or red score with notes. But you have to ask for that. Now let's talk about a very simple script you can use with any listing agent. Now, I'm not saying say this verbatim, but you can pick up the phone and say, hey, this is Bud. I'm calling about your listing. I got a few questions for you. Now, you're going to know most of this information already. So you want to know, how does the asking price compare to the online value? They should be able to provide you comps, and you should already have them. And if we keep it simple and buy it as is, where do we need to be today to make this work? We need to figure out the time frame. What closing date does the seller need? Do they want to close in 30 days or less? Or are they looking at 90 days because we can always close on their terms? Last is condition. So on a scale of excellent, good, average, poor, or very poor, and again, I would use the 1 to 10 scale on this one, where would you put it? Are there any big items like roof, HVAC, foundation, or water issues that I should know about? And then we want to hit them with the motivation question. What's driving the sale? Is it money, property condition, or is it a life event? Remember, we are in the problem solving, not the real estate buying industry. Then say this. Hey, if your brokerage allows it, I'm fine working directly with you. See, that allows them to keep both sides. They get both commissions. I can move fast. I can keep terms clean and close quickly. Now finish with, I'll send you over terms in an hour. What number would get your seller's attention today? Now, a lot of agents are going to tell you they're not allowed to tell you that, but they are. It's not illegal. Now, while you're on the call, set the temperature in your head. If there's no reason to sell and the price is near the market, it's obviously a cold lead. If there's a real reason and some repairs and the price is at or below the online value, it's warm. Now, if there are heavy repairs and the price is 25% below the Z estimate, it's a hot lead. Now, here's a fast daily plan that you can follow. First, open the tool. Next, pick your market, check and make sure that it's viable, and then check your price band and your market analysis tool in the GPT. That's going to help you. Have a look for word groups for investor projects, as is language, and motivation. Sort by the newest listings and the price cuts. Pick the top 3 to 5. Run your numbers. Then pick up the phone. Call the agent using scripts. My GPT is going to give you a Zillow link or a Realtor.com link or whatever you ask it for, and you just pick up that phone and call that agent. Send the clean terms over, log the results, and then do this again tomorrow, and your pipeline is going to grow. When should you call first? Speed to lead is the key here. Call new listings that say as is, bring all offers, or show a price cut. Call all the older listings with price drops. Call cash-only listings if you can solve that problem. Call about homes with clear damage if you can handle big repairs. There's less retail competition there. Now, investors are going to be all over these. So remember, time kills deals, so be quick about it. Speed to the lead and simple terms are going to win. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be first, you need to be fair, and you need to be clear. And for your own self-satisfaction, make sure your numbers work. So go ahead and check out Real Estate Consultant GPT by Bud Evans to spot the right leads, qualify them using my 4 pillars, and then run the numbers fast. The link is going to be in the description. And if you want some help with a custom plan for your market, go to budevans.com or click the link in the description and book a free no obligation strategy session. And I will show you how this AI fits your goals and will help you scale. Once again, I'm Bud Evans. I execute fast, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, aim high.